What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Danny TV. So, look, this generation is doomed. I'm gonna just keep it on it. This generation is completely doomed. This new generation of children is completely doomed, and the generation before that is completely doomed. Like, we live in a world where there are parents around my age group or a little bit younger that are causing their children a path of massive destruction. Seriously. And I'm going to be honest with you. Surprisingly, it's the older generation as well. Surprisingly. I've never seen nothing like it. I never seen nothing like it. When I was coming up in my age group, we used to play double dutch, hopscotch. We always wanted to go outside and ride our bikes. We used to play it, tag your it. We used to play board games. You know, we can watch cartoons, but the TV had to go off at a certain time. You get where I'm coming from, right? There was discipline. And I mean, like, there was strict discipline on us. Our parents didn't play back then. You know, if you didn't finish your homework, you were not allowed to watch TV. You were not allowed to go outside. We were on a set schedule. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to understand and what I'm trying to figure out is how can you be raised up that way, but then you turn around and you create a path of massive destruction for your child? Don't you want better for them? See, y'all take this, I want better for my child, to a whole nother level. Okay, we get it. All right. We were all, I'm not going to say all of us, but majority of us were raised, under a strict roof. We were raised with strict rules in the household. If it wasn't both parents and we only had one, our parents were strict on us. So I get it. We all want better for our children, but that doesn't mean that you should have your child talking back to you. That doesn't mean that you can allow your kids to go outside whenever the hell they want to go outside. That doesn't mean that you can't create a set schedule for your children when it comes to waking up in the morning, brushing their teeth, taking a bath at nighttime, fixing breakfast, lunch, dinner, having snack time. I mean, this generation is so doomed because the parenting style has changed tremendously. The parenting style has gotten completely out of hand. Literally, there is no parenting style anymore. Like, these parents, they be so fed up and tired with their kids that the first thing that they do is leave their kids at home by themselves, leave them off on other people that they don't know, or they just decide to just say, F it. I'm not about to teach you reading, writing, math, spelling. I'm not about to fix you no dinner. I'm going to take you to McDonald's, or I'm going to take you to the candy store so you can get a few bags of chips, and I'm going to go out and party with my friends. Like, if we were raised under a strict household, the way that I think about things, I think that, okay, we want better for our children. You don't want to be way too strict on your kid, but you definitely want to be strict enough for them to understand that this is the rules in this household. This is how this is going to go. In the Bible, it says, train a child up in the way that they should go so that they will not depart from it. This is what it says in the Bible. And a lot of this is not being done. A lot of it is not being done. Y'all, matter of fact, before I dive very deep into this conversation, I want you guys to hit that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I make a new video. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to Danny TV. So, what I'm saying here is, you know, a path. These children are heading down a path of massive destruction. Look at the way that this new generation of children is being brought up. I mean, look, now, don't get me wrong. I like Gracie's Corner. I like Gracie's Corner. All the kids like Gracie's Corner. I mean, she teaches, she has these learning techniques using hip hop. And I feel like it is a great tool for the black community, the black community of children. You know, a lot of children like hip hop. The black community, we are known for hip hop or whatever the case is. So I get the narrative. You know what I'm saying? I understand that using hip hop is a great way to wheel the kids in, to get them to learn a lot quicker, a lot better, you know, using hip hop music with ABC, 1, 2, 3. But I sat here and I was talking to my husband earlier and I said, you know what? I feel like this is getting a little bit out of hand now. Like, I get the narrative. I get it. Because it is very helpful. Gracie's Corner is very helpful. My children have became very intelligent, you know, not just on their own, but Gracie's Corner helped them to learn a lot more quicker as well. The thing that's getting out of control of Gracie's Corner is now she is starting to do these features with transgenders. Some guy, you guys might see the new vegetable remix that she did with the guy named Too Rare. When I went to his YouTube channel, this man talks about females on a whole nother level, getting money, fast, all this stuff, you know, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second. That's not a good idea. First of all, it's not a good idea to do features with transgenders, Gracie's Corner. Because that is doing nothing but messing with the mindset of these children. I mean, what really aggravates me, right? It's like we can't have nothing. I knew that when she blew up, something was gonna come with it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So I knew something was gonna come with it, and I knew that it wouldn't be long before either she signed over or it wouldn't be long before something happens in between her trying to take off with her music career. Because look, as you guys might have seen a interview with the girl from Gracie's Corner. Her name is Gracie, and I think like whatever. I was listening to her interview, and they asked her what did she want to do with this career, learning career, the little Gracie's Corner thing. What is it? She said that she wants to be a voice actor, and all I kept thinking in my head was, please do not, whatever y'all do, don't let this girl sign with Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. I would prefer for her to be independent, you know, but it's like she's doing music videos with well-known people, you know, rappers, that girl Lele. And I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about the mindset of this generation and these new generation of kids. Like, it's not gonna do anything but kind of interrupt them from that learning technique that she's trying to push out there. And it's gonna make them be like, oh wow, a guy named Too Rare, he has dreadlocks and he got chains and he raps. I wanna be just like him. Like, they gonna end up throwing the whole little Gracie's Corner learning style hip hop thing away and focus in on something totally different. Same thing with the Transformer. When I saw that, I was like, golly, you gotta be kidding me right now. You gotta be kidding me. It started to make me question, do I even want my children watching Gracie's Corner anymore? Or listening to Gracie's Corner? I just I didn't like it. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. She's as her subscribers go up and up and up, she is starting to change things a little bit. And I don't agree with it. It's not doing anything but making this generation a little bit worse. And like I said, I get the narrative. I get that the narrative is you know, a hip hop learning style, and it helps the kids to have fun while learning. I get it. But if you think about it, that's all they're gonna wanna do is rap. And I mean, us as a black culture, we are definitely known for, like I said, we're known for hip hop. But if this is the only thing that's being pushed out there to get kids to learn, all they're gonna want to do is be rap artists. All they're gonna want to do is listen to hip hop all day long instead of learning the manual way. I see videos of these classrooms with the teachers teaching a kindergarten class, a third grade class, fifth grade, whatever. And the teacher is doing this hip hop thing with the kids all day. I get it though. I understand that it's going to help the children to learn. Hey, if you disagree, you disagree with what I'm saying. But you have to understand what it's doing to the minds of these children. Back when I was coming up, we didn't have this stuff. It was like either you sit your behind down and listen so that you can learn, or you just ain't gonna get it. It's sad that, you know, matter of fact, it's bad enough that we got TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, and everybody got this thing where you can do shorts, where you can create shorts for up to 60 minutes, 60 seconds. That alone is already interrupting the mindsets of not only children, but everybody, to the point where they don't even have the time to wait anymore. If it's something that's longer than 60 seconds, they don't want to see it. That's why a lot of long videos don't get viewed, because people be looking forward to shorts. They want to watch shorts all day, 60-second videos. You know, it's bad enough that we got stuff like that, because if you think about it, that is already interrupting the mindset of children when they see stuff like that. 60-second everything, you know, and it's making an issue in adulthood, childhood, whatever the case may be, even older people, nobody literally has the patience to sit and listen anymore. So to create a hip hop learning style for these children to the point where that's all they know, instead of doing things without music, what do you think is going to do to them? They're not going to want to sit down. They're not going to want to, if they're not going to want to listen without music going. They need music all day. So I get the narrative with Gracie's Corner. And like I said, my children, they love Gracie's Corner. Well, my younger kids, they love Gracie's Corner. I know a lot of young kids that love Gracie's Corner because it's very helpful to them. But the route that she's taken, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. And I'm questioning, should I even allow my children to listen to Gracie's Corner anymore or watch her anymore? Next thing, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg has a damn children's show on YouTube, and he also uses hip hop as a learning style, a learning technique for the children. Like I said, I get the narrative. But Snoop Dogg, we know your background. These kids, this new generation of children, they don't know your background. The 90s kids, the 80s babies, the 70s, and older, we know your background. You pushed smoking weed, bro. Talking about females, talking about pimping females. And I'm trying to see what made you think about transitioning over to doing learning style hip hop music for the children. Are you insane? Are you insane? Because that's not going to do anything but make the kids are going to love you so much, Snoop Dogg. Matter of fact, you got a box of cereal out too. So explain to me why the kids wouldn't get curious as to finding out who you are. These children are smart nowadays, and their mothers and fathers are providing them with cell phones as it is, and they know how to get on Google and research. If they don't know how to type it up, they know how to speak into the mic and say Snoop Dogg, and you're gonna pop up on Wikipedia. And if they know how to read, they're definitely going to figure out what your background is. And they're going to want to be just like you. So it breaks my heart to see stuff like this because these kids don't even know. Like, they don't even understand. They don't even understand that they're being targeted and wheeled in to the side that we don't even want our kids being on. I knew that Gracie's Corner was going to come with something else. Slowly but surely. All it took was for her to blow up. I remember when this girl had 500,000 subscribers. And I believe that was like 2 years ago. She went from 500K to 3 million, to over 3 million. You got Transformers doing features with Gracie's Corner, big rap artists that talk about, I'm gonna just keep it 100, and sorry if I'm using foul language, but bitches and hoes, money and cars, and wearing chains with a pants sagging, dreadlocks, etc. She's doing music with them. How did you go from teaching the kids learning to doing music videos? And then what makes it even worse is this guy that did the new feature with Gracie's Corner with the veggie dance. He's basically finna use her for clout because I never heard of nobody named Too Rare. Um, I don't know who all know about this guy, whatever the case may be. But if nobody knows about him and his music career isn't taking off like it's supposed to, and he looking at the views and how much money Grayson is making off of the veggie dance, and how it's just been a trending thing. Now do the veggie dance. Now do the veggie dance. I love my veggies. Everybody has been doing this dance across TikTok, all across social media. So if he's looking at that and he's seeing things like that, it's like, man, I can do a feature with Gracie's Corner and I'll pay her this much, you know, I just need to blow up. I need to get my name out there. But you're so selfish that you're not thinking about the kids. You're not thinking about what is going to happen when these little boys see you featured on Gracie's Corner doing a veggie dance. You're not thinking about how they're gonna start feeling like, wow, who's that? Too Rare? Mom, do you know somebody named Too Rare? No, little boy, just finished watching a cartoon. Oh, wow. I want to be like Too Rare. I want to have dreads like him. I like his chain. I want to have a chain like him. I'm going to go on his YouTube channel. And then they go on his YouTube channel and then they see all the things that this man has literally been rapping about over the years. The little girls. Oh, wow. Gracie's Corners, she's so cool. Like, she's doing a music video with a guy named Too Rare, and he got dreadlocks, and he got a chain. Next thing you know, she started having crushes on Lil Pookie and Lil Ray Ray inside the damn daycare center. Because Lil Pookie and Lil Ray Ray got little dreads. Now they mom done put little dreadlocks in their hair or twisties in their hair. So now the little girl she's starting to feel, like she's having these little butterflies in her stomach. Come on now. Come on now. I'm telling y'all, this is getting out of hand. This new generation is doomed. They're doomed. It's bad enough that they were brought up into a world with nothing but technology. Like back then when we were younger, we had to learn everything manually. We had to open the books. We had to go to the library. It wasn't no TV, it wasn't no tablets, it wasn't no computer this, computer that. Now, don't get me wrong, when I was in, I think, 5th or 6th grade, we had once a week or once every other week, we had went down to the computer room. But the only reason why we were in there is to learn how to type, to learn how to use Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel, things of that nature. And we had the big old box computers, Dell by Dell. We had the little mouse, and then we had the keyboard. Nowadays, it's like Oprah Winfrey. You get a tablet, you'll get a tablet, you'll get a tablet, you'll get a phone, you'll get a phone, you'll get a computer, you'll get a laptop. They're literally giving these children they literally are giving these kids tablets and laptops for free at school. And they bring them home, and this is how they do their homework. Do y'all not know that these kids can easily hop right onto Google Chrome, the internet, and get the researching inappropriate things? Y'all must not know that because they're not putting a block on it. They're not putting a block on these things. The parents pretty much have to do it. All they have to do is get up under Wi-Fi, type the password in for the Wi-Fi, and research whatever they want instead of doing their homework. Why are y'all providing these kids with laptops and tablets to do their homework? Tell me this generation ain't doing. So think about the little babies. I got a little one right now. Think about the little babies and what's going to happen when they start school. Don't you think everything is going to get a whole lot more enhanced, even more? I mean, it's getting out of hand, y'all. It's getting out of hand. So, and like I said, nowadays, these kids get bored fast. My 3-year-old tells me, Mommy, I'm bored. And I'm like, what do you know about being bored? What do you know about being bored? Girl, you got toys. You can play with these toys. I don't want to play with toys anymore. So what do you want to do? They get these withdrawals because they want to watch television all day. Some kids get withdrawals because they don't even want to learn. They want to play all day. I get that kids learn through play. But kids will learn if you sit down and teach them. Just like when we were little, we had to learn. The learning style was not just playing all day. In pre-K and in kindergarten, yeah, we played toys and stuff like that. But we also had tables where we sat down and then it was time to learn. If you don't have internet service and you decide to take the phone away from the child, they scream and holler, they go crazy. You take the television away from them, they scream and holler, they go crazy. Like I said, when we were young, it was so many different things that we can do. On weekends, we had movie day. Our parents would go to Blockbuster and get some DVDs or some tapes, some VCR tapes, so that we can watch movies. And then we had different things that we can do. We can play outside with our friends, but we had to stay in front of the house. Look who wanted to come chill with us. She said, I'm woke, come get me. So yeah, like I was saying, it was so many different things that we can do. We were able to play outside with our friends. We could play hopscotch, tag you with, bubblegum in the dish, jump rope. We were racing up and down the street. But like I said, we had to make sure that we were able to stay in front of the house where our parents can see us. Nowadays, these kids, like where I live at, is kids that be out. It is an infestation of children. You don't even see any parents outside. All you see is a bunch of kids outside by themselves. And they be like running up and down by themselves. They walking around by themselves. Parents don't even want to ask where they are, what they doing. They don't even come out to check on them. They don't even tell them to stay in front of the doggone house. They just let them just walk around. And I'm talking about, I'm seeing kids that is 5 and 6. The youngest that I'm seeing is like 4. The oldest that I see is like probably 14, 15. And they just, and the 14 and 15-year-olds, what they do is they want to be thugs and gangsters. So they walk around trying to figure out what house they can break into. Because I've saw them breaking into somebody's house. Literally. No kidding. The 11-year-old little boys, the 10 and 11-year-old little boys that's around here are, they want to be thugs and gangsters. They sag their pants. Just, it is diabolical. I have never seen anything like it. The little 10 and 11-year-old little girls that's around here, they fast. They're fast. They want them, you know what they want. And it's like, when I was 10, I had barrettes in my hair. These 10-year-olds be wearing wigs and stuff. They be outside all time of the night, doing whatever they want to do, traveling up and down throughout the streets. Parents don't even care, don't even want to know where their kids at. Look what hip hop has done to this generation, though. Seriously. Look what was I gonna say? I literally just forgot what I was about to say. Do you know what I was about to say? Do you know what I was about to say? She like, no, I'm just chilling. But anyway, look at what look at what these generation of kids are doing. I can only imagine how many people agree with me right now. Seriously. Look how the future for these children is unfolding right before our very eyes. And you know what irritates me and what's sad? It's like the older generation is engaging in this stuff with them. The older generation, they're letting these kids do this stuff. Most these teenagers, they have parents that's in their late 30s, early 40s. And those parents have horrible parenting style. I don't know what mindset they parents are in. Matter of fact, I do. All they want to do is go clubbing, go party, go turn up, smoke, drink all day. And tell their kids, yeah, go ahead and go outside. And when I call you, you better answer the phone. And when they call and say, what you doing? Nothing, mom. And it's like 10 a.m. 10 p.m. Your kid is supposed to be in the house, eating dinner, and getting ready for bed. What the heck is your child doing out at? I saw a little boy roaming the streets by himself a couple weeks ago, and he's only like 11. He want to be a gangster so bad, and his parents, they don't even care about him. It's sick, man. It is so sick. Like, I don't have any intentions on raising my children through technology. Like, I get it. That's all that's around us pretty much. It's technology. I do turn on now I do want to introduce you guys into there's a lady on YouTube that does the learning style. I think she got like 10 million subscribers. You guys may know her. Her name is Miss Rachel. And she teaches the kids, and she does songs, but she don't do like all that hip hop stuff all day. And her learning style is very helpful because I turned it on for my little baby and she loved it. But it's not what she watches all day. It's not what she does all day. She's on a set schedule. You know, she takes about 3 to 4 naps throughout the day. She eats breakfast, lunch, dinner. I play with her. She plays on her her little gym mat. You know, I do reading with her. I read with her. I don't have any intentions on raising my child through technology at all. But see, when these kids end up going to school, that's the part, right? Because if it ain't the parents, it's the damn school. All they doing is introducing your kids to technology all day. Seriously. And Miss Little Lady, she about to get ready and eat her breakfast because she woke up a little late. So I'm definitely gonna have to end this video real soon because she don't play when it comes down to her eating. She don't want to hear nothing. She want her food. Yep, I know. Tell him. Tell him. Say I'm hungry. I think she's still sleepy a little bit too. But yeah, that I don't have intentions on raising my children through technology. Like I like taking my kids places like the museum, you know, the zoo. I like taking them sightseeing, nature walks, things like that. They not finna sit in the house all day and watch TV. No, absolutely not. That's not how we rock around here. But like I said, y'all, this generation is doomed. And we need to help change this. Maybe, for some of you guys that have degrees in early childhood development, or just if you got your degree in working with children, you can make you a YouTube channel and do learning styles and stuff. Like, let's try to cut down off the hip hop because it's too much. It's way too much. It's getting these children in a whole different mindset. I went to visit a daycare a few days ago and I liked it, the daycare. I actually like the daycare because it's like the kids, they actually sit down and they learn, they color, they paint, they get reading time, things like that. And the director was telling me that the only time that she turns on, she said the kids used to like Gracie's Corner, but they don't like Gracie's Corner anymore. She said they like Miss Rachel. So when she turns on Miss Rachel, she only lets the kids watch Miss Rachel for about 30 minutes. And then she turns it off. That's it. But when I visit another daycare, it's like all they do is just sit in front of the television all day. Okay, I got you. I got you. We about to make you something to eat. And she's teething too a little bit, you know. So it's like, yeah, this generation is doomed. And the only way how we can stop it from happening and fix things is if we continue to work with our children and kind of like, take the desire of wanting to watch TV or wanting a cell phone or wanting a tablet in front of them all day long. You have to, I'm not saying raise your kid the exact same way. I'm not saying raise your kid the exact same way that you were raised, but we gotta at least fix things so that these kids won't think about nothing but technology. Like, let the kids, you take your child to the park, let them ride a bike, you know what I'm saying? Let them draw hopscotch, draw ABCs with the chalk. Let them do the things that we used to do. say, okay, y'all, we gotta go. We gotta go because I need to eat my food. I need to eat. All right, y'all, I'm out, man. Like I said, this generation is doomed. Only thing that we can do is help these kids. So, with that being said, thank you for watching.